If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they planned for you? Not much. Now let's take the same quote, the same idea, and implement it to right now. So you can think about your life, designing your life, this is a very powerful quote. But think about this moment. If you don't work on the skill of mastering yourself, being able to change your own state of mind whenever you want, you'll end up in someone else's plan when they change your mindset to whatever they want you to think. You'll change your mindset to whatever they want you to feel. If you don't design your own mindset, if you don't work on the skills of being able to change your state, putting yourself where you want to be, giving yourself the clarity, working on the skills of changing your state, putting yourself where you want to be emotionally, intellectually. If you don't do that, you'll fall into someone else's program in which they control your state of mind, where they put emotions in your head, when they put ideas in your head, not necessarily the ideas that you actually want. This is a skill that you're already practicing. The thing is, are you aware of you practicing these things? And did you choose this specific mindset and association? If you don't design your own mindset, if you don't work on the skill of putting yourself where you want to be, emotionally, intellectually, you'll fall into someone else's program. You'll fall into someone else's plan in which they want to put certain ideas in your mind. They do that by changing your state and changing your focus, associating a certain emotion to a certain product, to a certain thing that they try to sell you, an idea that they want you to believe in. So if you don't master your own state of mind, you just open your mind freely to anyone enter your mind, change your belief system, your state, your emotional state, your intellectual states, so you would do what they want you to do. Get yourself to feel what you want to feel, whenever you want. You'll fall into someone else's plan. You'll fall into someone else's program in which they try to convince you of their ideas. And they do that by changing your states, showing you images, videos, ideas that will change the way you think, will change the way you feel about certain things. And remember, you're inside their plan, their program. They're trying to make you do something, buy something. They try to influence you to think about a certain idea. So if you don't master your own state of mind, if you don't work on the skills of also self-awareness, understanding what you want, understanding what's important to you, and the second skill, being able to change your focus, change your emotional state, moving towards whatever you really want, you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they planned for you? Not much. But what about your ideas? What about your priorities? What about what's most important to you in the long run? What's about what you really want? Not your momentary desires, not your temporary feelings right now. What about the things that you're actually moving towards in your life? Creating real freedom, real financial freedom, creating real freedom, becoming really powerful. If you don't design your own dreams, if you don't design your own priorities, if you don't design the things that you're moving towards in your life, you fall into someone else's plan. You fall into someone else's dream. You will help them reach their dreams without you being aware of it. Because you will consume the ads, you will consume the content. What about your ideas? What about your priorities, the things that you really want? What about them? Maybe you don't know what they are. Start thinking about them. Develop the self-awareness. Develop the critical thinking of knowing what you really want in the long term. Do that. The number one skill. The number one skill that you're already practicing. And if you're not doing it right, it can ruin your life. But if you do it right, you can get everything that you've ever wanted.